This month, finally, I'll take a break. Actually, before also, I had taken break, but it was unwanted break. Like, I wanted to do something, but cause of lots of things on my plate, like I've taken unwanted breaks, and after that, I was like, why I cannot go according to my plans. So when I'm writing something on my planner, like I want to do this work this month, if I uh, couldn't do that work, then afterward I'll be so harsh towards myself. I'll be like, this is so fucked up, but it's true that I am my biggest critic, and it's not healthy at all. But this month is like a planned break. So although it's break, but it's not a break. It's like we have a active race in workout. It's like it's a month where I will do lots of reflections, and I'll work on something quite like different, because I've been practicing in this uh, confined space for almost a year or more than a year now. I've learned lots of things in that confined place, and I'm so grateful. But now I wanna step out, okay? So I'm gonna take risk with my words. Okay, I had lots of ideas. Like I was watching these videos, and ideas were just hitting me one after another. I am a big fan of Footloose, and that kind of dance genre is like, in my blood. I really feel like if one day, I do something very significant, that will be in that kind of genre only, like Let's Groove Tonight, Footloose, um, Rasputin. Uh, I really feel like, my body, my repertoire is all, action and that kind of songs only. Though I can do other genres too, like traditions. I love traditions. I was trying to acquire Punjabi body language of this Vicky Kaushal, and I've done not an excellent job, but for a first try, for a woman like me, like being so detached from that tradition and that body language was quite a fine job. I was like comparing myself with Vicky Kaushal, not comparing in an unhealthy way. It's like, in a healthy way. I was like, okay, Vicky Kaushal is doing these steps, and me being attached in my first try is quite going well, because I really find, uh, you know, that dance very well. So, so this is a planned break. In my break, I'm gonna okay, about my ideas. I was watching this Houdini of Dua Lipa, and I really love that song and the way she is so bold. I think Houdini is one of her best performances. She has lots of good songs, but I really honestly liked her after watching her Houdini. I was like, this woman is really doing well. So I really want to mix something of Footloose uh, in Houdini, like with Houdini, and I don't know till now. I'm not very sure what I'm gonna do, but I think I can do something. I really feel like I can do something, so I'm practicing the basic kicks of Footloose. Okay, so difficult. The kicks are very difficult for me, especially, and um, I really love that song. Even I was planning to, create something for Footloose, but I was like, now I'm not ready for this song, because for performing on songs like Footloose, one must be very good. So I'm gonna do after, you know, I'm seeing my skill stake, like whether my body is ready for performing on this song or not, and after that I decide, my projects. It's not like I'm very pragmatic right now. It's not like, I am living in a delusion and I'm watching this song and I'm like, oh, I can do everything. It's not like that. So step by step, I'm very careful. Also taking risk at the same time, but my risks are like tiptoeing. It's not like very big steps. But I think it's building my confidence for something really good. Okay. I'm having this long hair for the first time ever in my life, and honestly I can say that having a long hair is extremely difficult. I really don't know how these women with long hair, flawless skin, how they maintain their beauty so effortlessly. I really cannot get it. Because if you ask me, that day I literally wanted to, cut it off. I was like, it's so fucked up. The weather is so humid and so warm, and I'm doing lots of sweating. It's not like I'm going to swimming, I'm working out, I'm raising dumbbells, I'm dancing. And over that also in my real life, I mean in my life, for surviving, I have to struggle, I have to go here and there. Obviously it will make me to sweat, so it's very difficult to maintain this skin and this hair. My hair is getting better, um, and this is the first time that I'm having this long hair. This is the first time I'm trying in my whole lifetime. I when I was kid, when I was 7, I think once I had long hair, but after that I don't remember I had longer hair more than this. So this time I'm a big fan of short hair. I don't like long hair. So this long hair is because I'm conforming. Because I really want to uh, build something for something, and for that, a little confirmation is very necessary. Like, yeah, it's very important. You cannot like always be very bold and you said that everything is my call. Sometimes you have to confirm. But if you ask me personally, I hate long hair. I am not a big fan of long hair at all. So I'm reading this. This is a very good book, reading this. And my favorite, Britney Spears. I was thinking I know lots about Britney Spears, but after reading her book, I'm still not in the beginning. I'm like, this woman is very inspiring, and I don't know anything about her. It's like, you cannot read people like that. You should always, listen to them personally. So this book is like listening to her personally, because this is her first official book. This is I'm actually done with this course, but I'm revising because I have an upcoming test. So I have to pass certain tests before jumping towards other course. And I wasn't ready because I was working on this project, and I called my teacher. I said, I need some time. Then I'll come with preparation to pass this test. And I'm actually very intelligent in my studies. I'm a very good student. I've always been a good student. I'm reading this mindset. And this is a very good book. I want to tell you. Don't call me. So, uh, if you ask me from these books which one is my favorite, I cannot choose because all are my favorite. Okay, this book is really putting me in a very different perspective. I know everything, but whenever I'm reading some books, they explain the things that I am unable to explain. Like, I have lots of things in my mind, but whenever I sit with people, I cannot put forward my exact points. So these books literally help me to understand more how to be articulate with my perspective and ideas. Yeah, my favorite one is this one because I really think that this woman me and this woman, we are so alike because we are introvert. I am introvert. I've been all my life like this. If you ask from any person who has known me, even for a short period of time, like even for 1 month, they'll say that this lady is very introvert. I don't like gatherings. I don't like chilling with people. I don't like parties. So if you ask from any person, they'll say the same thing too. If you ask from any person, okay? If they have even known me for 3 days or 4 days, they say that I'm introvert. So I really can connect to her because we really have the same perspective. People misunderstand us. People think that we are lonely, we are miserable, we are pathetic, nobody get along with us, but it's not like that because uh, because me personally, I'm very I do overthinking, but whenever I want to create something, I think that I have a little bit of creative nature in me. I've been like that even 8 years back without any knowledge. I was like sitting and thinking, and I would be like, I can create this. And I have actually created some good works for a novice. I think those works are very good, but still I'm not satisfied because I expect a lot from myself. So we need our space, especially me. I need my space. If somebody come into my space, I won't be even be able to eat my food. Mom is where it's not like I'm uncomfortable because while eating I cannot concentrate on the second person. While reading, I cannot concentrate on the other person. The person's presence especially is giving me vibes. We people who are introvert and very sensitive, we literally can sense the vibes. So whenever we want to go out or do outing or be with some people, I personally have to prepare myself to charge myself and be ready in my life and be done with all the things that I have on my plate. Uh, and after that, I'm like, I have done quite fine job in my life, and now I deserve an outing. Otherwise, if I go out with somebody, my mind will be, somewhere else. I'll be like, I had to do that. I had to do that. I was supposed to work on that song. I was supposed to work on that, you know, monologue. So I'll be like that. So yeah, people misunderstand us, me, even everybody is like, why you are like this. Even now, I have seen some people. They say that we are introvert, but they are not introvert. They misunderstand something else with something else. Introvert is somebody like me. Introvert is somebody like this lady. And we are very weird people. Introvert, ambivert, and extroverts are, three very real categories. And I've studied the three categories. Initially, I was thinking that I'm ambivert. I like going out when I am extremely, I have done everything and I'm satisfied with my own life. But eventually, I learned that I'm even not ambivert. I am not ambivert. I have to push myself to be in crowds. So this is the reality with me. So I have accepted my reality. But being an introvert in a society with lots of extroverts is still very difficult because nobody can connect to me. They misunderstand me. They think that I hate them. I'm very egoistic. I am bad. Yeah, I hate. But I'm not a witch to hate every person. I like good human beings. But still, if the person is also the nicest, still I need my space because I'm a fucking introvert. And my favorite book right now, if you ask from all these books that I have shown, this is my favorite book because I love Britney Spears so much. I have loved Britney Spears from the first time I was being introduced to Squid, and the first two CDs that I had, CDs. It was one Indian remix songs, and it was Britney Spears, Baby One More Time. I vividly remember that I was like, oh my god, this woman is so sporty, she's so good, she's so cute, she's so fit. When I grow up, I want to be like her. So after that, I start following Britney, and I was always like, I want to be a performer like her. Whenever I step on a stage, I want the stage to be on fire. I don't want to be ordinary. So Britney was a big inspiration from the very, very initial years, those years of big computers. So I had lots of people in my top list. Amir Khan was my top list. Britney was my top list. Aishwarya was my top, top in my top list. I had pictures of Aishwarya. Okay, we had one color printer, and those days, like the colors that were used for the printer, it was very expensive. So I remember one night I had printed like lots of color pictures of Aishwarya, and when I had finished all that colors for her pictures, so I would keep her pictures in my school bag, and I was like, lady, you're so beautiful, you are my competition, I want to be as beautiful as you. I was so nonsense, but now I'm learning about reality of life, about being more pragmatic, like about being learning more about fair competition. Like beauty is very difficult to acquire. Beauty is in the eyes of beholder, but I think beauty is more about something that's coming from inside you. No matter how much you're beautiful from the outside, but it cannot turn you beautiful. So now I believe that skill is something that you should compete with this extremely beautiful and talented ladies. It's not like unhealthy competition. Obviously, when I see like these beautiful ladies, there is a little bit envy in me. I'm like, she's so beautiful, why I'm not beautiful and talented like them? But there is one saying, turn your envy into your growth. Let me, it was just a lesson from today. Turn envy into inspiration. See, okay, so I watch these ladies, I'm like, she's so beautiful, why I'm not beautiful like her? She's so talented. But I think you shouldn't compete in beauty. You should learn, yeah, to take care of your health, skin, body from them. But competition shouldn't be the physical beauty, like the outer beauty. It should be about the talent. So I watch these ladies who are big inspirations for me. I'm like, she's very talented, so I will go and search about her and turn my that I don't have envy in myself. I was never a jealous person, but I have a little bit of like competitive nature. So when I watch these ladies, I'm like, okay, so I must learn from her, and I'm turning that little bit of envy into inspiration. I can say that I can so confidently say that I don't have envy in me very much, like even not in the level of a normal person. Because I really believe that I have potential, but I have a very competitive nature. I have, but I believe in fair competition. I believe in very fair competition. So initially, this beautiful ladies used to give me imposter syndrome. I was like, nowadays there is lots of editing going on. Even if they edit their videos, so I was comparing myself in a very unhealthy way with those edits, and I was like, they are so beautiful, I'm so fucked up, and I was suffering from a little bit of imposter syndrome. But information always helps you. So information is helping me, and now literally it's all about inspiration. So I think that life is all about learning. If you want to be in a better place, you must learn about the realities of life, about what's going on in technology world. Nowadays, on a screen, everything is possible. So you must be pragmatic. You shouldn't compare yourself to edits, to animations. Your target must not be physical beauty. Your target must be skill. Because I really believe that skill is something that must be your priority. Because I've seen lots of people, they are not even that good looking, but when they genuinely work in their fields, they acquire a very natural and very strong vibe, and they are very effortless. They shouldn't beg for other people's respect. Like, respect comes to them naturally, even if people don't say anything about them, but there is respect in the public eye for them. Like, people see them in a very respectful manner, because they really know that this person was very ordinary, and he has done lots of work to be here. So I've lots of people like that in my list, which I'm looking up to them for more inspiration. So I'm learning about life.